Did you ever worry they would try and put you in jail?
Well, they did. Even when I was president. I mean even already being already in the presidency, they tried to impeach me. They say I wasn't. There's an article in the Constitution that says Congress can actually fire the president if he's not fit to lead. So they say that I wasn't fit to lead, and they tried to impeach me because of that. But there was such a. I mean, the people were like, they feared that the people would
So what advice
rise up against them or something.
Well, it's a fair concern given your majority.
Exactly.
What advice would you give to another former democratically elected leader seeking office who is facing jail time? Anyone, just if there was.
I mean, if there was a way to stop the candidacy, then he's probably in trouble. But if there's no way to stop him from competing in the election, all the things that they do to him will just give him more votes, right?
That seems to be happening.
Yes, I mean, either you stop the candidacy, or you let him be. But just hitting him with you're making the greatest campaign ever. I mean,
do you think they know that?
Some of them, I think some of them do, but of course the ones that don't, or they think that that's the problem with endogamous groups, right? Because they all we're so great, let's do it, and they're making a huge mistake. Huge mistake.
If you're a country like El Salvador, or really any other country in the hemisphere, including Canada, your eyes are on the United States because it's the dominant power.
Yes,
obviously. But it puts you in a weird position if you're being criticized from the United States. So there's a congressman from Massachusetts, a pro-communist congressman called Jim McGovern, literally pro-communist, not an attack, just an observation, who attacked you the other day for daring to move a painting of Oscar Romero, who was a Catholic priest who was murdered here more than 40 years ago, in your airport, I think?
Yeah.
What did you make of that? It seemed like a pretty minute criticism, pretty small.
Yes, and we actually moved it to a nicer place in front. It's not like, we moved it from a very nice place and we put it in some warehouse, or whatever, some place that nobody.
But what if you did? It's your country, no?
Well, of course, but
what?
But you can make the case as an art connoisseur that he didn't like, the place we put the painting. But the fact that he protested or he expressed his concern, his deep concern on Twitter and not call. If he would have called here and said, "Hey, do you move the painting?" They would have thought, "No, it's right here, Mr. Congressman." So of course he can even come and see it for himself. But of course he was doing an attack, right? So, but it backfired because first the painting was right in front, so just to move the camera, it was on the other side. So it was he misfired, but also the fact that a U.S. congressman is trying to micromanage where art is being displayed in another country, just gives you an example of how out of touch they are.
Feels like colonialism to me a little bit.
Yes, and it comes from the Democratic Party, which you would guess.
The anti-colonial party.
Yes, but at the end it's like sometimes the guy that's called racist is not really the racist, right? Or the guy that is called the colonialist is not really the colonialist, right? Sometimes it's weird how narratives work sometimes.
Are you getting a lot of Americans moving here?
Yes. I mean, probably in numbers it won't be significant to you, but yes, you can see it. I mean, you can see it everywhere. And we're also getting something that's very meaningful to us, is that we're getting a lot of our diaspora, a lot of our immigrants, the people that emigrate El Salvador because of the war, or because of the gangs, or because of the economical issues that have always happened here. A lot of them are coming back. And there's a study made at the IOM and USAID. Sorry, I'll send you the link.
Yes.
There's a study made by the IOM and the USAID that says that 62% of Salvadorans living in the United States want to come back to live here.
Amazing.
62%. And 18% are already making plans to come. That's over 500,000 Salvadorans coming back. So that's super significant because, I mean, we expelled them from their homes, right? Because of crime, because of a war, because of lack of opportunities. And the fact that they're coming back is the biggest proof that we're doing things the right way. We have a long way to go, but we're doing things the right way.
So after...
So we have a lot of Americans, American-born Americans coming, but we have also a lot of Salvadoran Americans with American citizenships coming here.
Do you have the space?
Well, it has created a housing bubble because, you know, we don't produce as much houses that are being bought right now, but that would create a temporary problem, which is the housing bubble. But then, which is not actually a bubble, it's just, you know, the offer and...
Yes,
you know,
finding its own level, yeah.
So now, of course, construction companies know that the amount of houses they will build, they will sell them. So construction has become 20% of our GDP, and it's growing. So this is going to be a huge construction boom, and they have the clients, so it's not built in a bubble or speculation, but it feels like a bubble, but it's built on, you know, people coming back home.
Has any other head of state called you for advice on how to improve this country?
Yes. Yeah, several. Some of them have said it in public, of course, and we have meetings, mostly security issues. We're talking with a lot of Latin American leaders. They have come. They have sent their security ministers to meet here with our security ministers. They have sent people to see our jail system, because sometimes people see our jail system and they try to compare it to the United States jail system. And say, oh, look, they're mean. They don't have gyms. They don't have Netflix. You know, but you shouldn't compare El Salvador's jail system with the U.S. jail system. You should compare El Salvador's jail system with Latin American jail systems. So if you go and see most of Latin American countries, the jails are run by the gangs.
Yes, as they were here, I remember that.
Yes, they run. They had parties, prostitutes, strippers.
It was
drugs.
autonomous here. I mean, you had to get their permission to go in.
Yes, you have to get the permission to go in. They only have permission to get in food, medicine, but they control the jails. Not only in El Salvador, they do it in most of the Latin American countries. So gangsters or narcos, they will control the jails, right? It's their operation. They even go out and back and get back. Yes. So we totally control that. And we have 100% control in our jail system. So Latin American countries look to our jail system and to see if they can fix their own. So we do a lot of cooperation in security issues, jails, army, training.
Jeffrey Epstein, who is now deceased, and Ms. Maxwell, his associate, who's in prison, were engaged in a conspiracy of sex trafficking with minors. So were others. It's been widely reported. What's the FBI doing to investigate the other people that were involved in these sex trafficking rings?
Well, I'm not sure that I can confirm any specific individual.
Well, let me put it this way. Let me give you some facts, widely reported. Jeffrey Epstein had video surveillance in all of his homes and on his private island. And there have been articles after articles from witnesses who have said he videotaped sex acts with prominent people because he was trying to incur, with young girls that he had procured to try to incur favor with those prominent people and potentially to be able to blackmail them. Now, that's a fact. And the FBI and other federal agencies have raided his houses. Do you have those tapes?
Again, I can't discuss the specifics of our law enforcement operations related to Mr. Epstein or Ms. Maxwell, but obviously we had very active investigation related to both of them. But whether it extends to other people, I'm not sure that's something that
But
I
here,
can comment on.
a suit was filed yesterday against one of those prominent people by one of the young women sex trafficked, allegedly, said he was part of the ring. It's on the front page, I don't know, is this New York Times, Wall Street Journal? And we keep seeing article after article after article, and we keep hearing about prominent person after prominent person after prominent person. I just want to know if these prominent people are above the law and are going to be, and aren't being investigated, or is the FBI investigating them?
Well, no one is above the law, number one. As to whether specific people are being investigated, that's not something that I, as I'm sure you can appreciate, can engage on here. We've devoted significant resources to the investigation.
Is it ongoing?
I'm not sure there's anything I can share with you on that, but let me see if we can get back to you and provide a little more information.
Well, for example, these allegations in this lawsuit, the civil action.
Yeah, I haven't seen
You ought to read
the article.
It'll trigger your gag reflex. Is the FBI going to investigate that?
Well, again, I haven't seen the article, but I would be happy to take a look at it and take it back and see if it's part of something.
I'd just like to know.
I share your.
Yeah, is the FBI still investigating this, or are these prominent people going to go scot-free?
I'm not sure that I can tell you whether or not there is ongoing work being devoted to this. I would be happy to take a look at the specific article. I share your disgust at Mr. Epstein's conduct and Ms. Maxwell's conduct.
And others.
The whole operation.
Okay. Thanks, Madam Chair. Sorry, Martin. You're a fine American anyway.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy.
Without enough outrage from the American people, that our government will just continue to stonewall and will continue to say, oh, the real criminal is Donald Trump. Yeah, Jeffrey Epstein was selling and trafficking in young children. Trafficking to who? Oh, we never know. Yeah, you never know. Who is he trafficking to? Where are those prosecutions? Don't ask tough questions. Donald Trump has a bookkeeping error, right? Got to put him in jail for the rest of his life. Donald Trump was the guy who did the most to stop child trafficking in the world. And look at how much he's being persecuted. Kind of tells you everything you need to know there, right? So, yeah, the FBI director testified directly that they have the Epstein tapes and directly about the trafficking. And then said, but you're not allowed to know any of it. You're not allowed to know the victims. You're not allowed to know the victimizers. You're not allowed to know these monsters. And maybe some of them may be sitting in the room with them right now. Maybe that's why. Some of them were the fellow senators right there on the stage. The best sunlight is the best disinfectant is sunlight. The only way out is through. And the only way through is the truth. Donald Trump saying that he'll declassify the 9/11, JFK, and Jeffrey Epstein documents if and when elected president. That's enough reason alone, ladies and gentlemen. Do it for the kids, okay? Do it for the kids. Let's get the declassification out there, and then let's see who these monsters are, and let's start cleaning up our own government. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. See ya.
Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show. Joe Biden. 81 million votes. That dude, not only is he old, he acts old. Trump is old, but he don't act old. Yeah. He don't like come off as like what's going on? This dude out here walking 15 holes of golf. How many holes is in a game of golf? I don't know. It's a bunch of holes. Trump walking all of them. Yeah. Well, he's got his scooter. Yeah, he ain't walking. He got a golf cart. He get on that golf cart. Yeah, but he walk. He doing some. He gonna drive that golf cart right up to the hole. Then he gonna get out. Then he gonna drive that golf cart all the way back to Mar-a-Lago. Well, he can drive it. Did you see Biden driving the golf cart? He gonna lose control. He gonna flip it. He gonna go into a damn. He's gonna go into what's the saying? What do you call that in golf? I'm saying the bunker. He gonna lose control. He going in the bunker. Bye-bye. All right, what else? You see what happened when he was on that bicycle? Yeah. I could just imagine what he'd do on a golf cart. Hey, but anyway, so Trump, he went to an event, him and his wife. Excuse me, Dr. Jill Biden. She's a doctor, you know. Did you say Trump and his wife, or did you say... I said Biden and his wife. Oh, you did? I must be hearing shit. I could have swore you said Trump and his wife. I said Trump? Yeah. I caught that damn Biden, man. You caught the Biden. You didn't caught the Joe Biden. I caught the Joe Biden. It's airborne. Hope they come out with some vaccines for that shit. We need to get that vaccine in about 6 months. Get that warp speed going like Trump did. Hey, man, let's get serious on this. All right. So, Biden and his wife, Dr. Jill Biden, ain't no damn doctor. What she got a doctor in? Stupidity? Nah, it's probably something like education or something. She probably got a PhD in wokeism. Why don't you pull it up, man, and see what degree in? No, that's not what we talked about. I'll get to that later. So they went to an event to honor World War II veterans, D-Day. Oh, I know that's going to go bad. Well, he's got to do it. You can't tell him. You can't tell him he can't go. He's got to be Kamala. Huh? I was just saying Kamala. No. The president's got to go. Bring up the video. That's the French president. Look at Joe. What are you doing, Joe? I think he's going to sit down.
Distinguished guests, please
look
welcome
at his wife.
The Honorable Lloyd J.
His wife has like got a hand up around her mouth trying to tell him, stand up, Joe. Stand up. There ain't no chair right there, Joe. That's what it looks like to me. Look at that old dude in the back in the middle. He's like, what the hell is he doing? The two old guys behind him. Yeah, one with the shades on. He's like, what that fool doing? Those men right there are older than Joe Biden, and they're in a lot better shape than him. Yeah, man. But anyway, so I don't know if he's whether to sit down or he's got to, I don't know if he's trying to go to the bathroom in his diaper that he's wearing. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, what is he doing? He just, who knows? Yeah, what is he doing? He wants to sit down, but then he stops himself. Yeah, and he's like, wait a minute, I'm sitting down, but ain't no chair down there. Should have sit down anyway. Yeah, what chair? Ain't no chairs back there. Yeah, so right after this, I guess he's like some kind of, I don't know, but his wife, the Honorable Dr. Jill Biden, whisks him away. Whisked him away? Yeah, watch how he walks by, how they walk away. And just leaves
the Honorable Lloyd J.
Come on, Joe, we gotta go. Come on, Joe. We gotta go, bro. He look old walking away. And then the French president, he's left behind, and he's gotta oh, he has gotta do what I guess what Biden's supposed to be doing. Because now he's out there thinking, honoring the World War II veterans. What a train wreck. Hey, during World War II, this is him arriving there. He got out the car. Look at him. He looked lost, don't he? Look, hands all clenched up. Look at him. Where'd Jill go? What's going on? That's sad, man. He should be somewhere resting and just living out his last few days, watching TV, going out for a little walk. Not up steps or anything, like just something. Yeah, but you saw he can't relax his arms. Yeah. Hey, nobody don't do this. You come up to me like this. That's why it look like he's trying to shake somebody's hand all the time. Yeah, I know. He don't rest his arms. Yeah. Then one time he was on stage, he did like this. He said, looking like he about to shake a damn ghost hand. Well, that's probably doing that because it keeps his balance. Keeps his balance, huh? Yeah. Yeah, like an airplane, Yeah. That's his wings, huh? That's his wings? Yeah.
Mr. Should I call you Mr? Sure. Pepe Julian Onzima, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay. You are a transgender.
What shows that I'm gay?
You are a transgender,
Yes,
and you're
I
a
am.
gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual. How can I describe you?
I am Pepe Julian Onzima.
His claim is he's biologically fated to be a woman.
Kakanichi, what makes him?
I'm glad Pepe is back.
I'm glad she has got.
Can you
courage.
shake hands before we proceed?
Of course. How are you, Pepe? Nsaba mukama amanyi go gayingira omwana wa fono.
Pastor, no.
No, kamusabire ko rwazayagala.
No. Pastor, let's maintain civility on the show. Let's maintain civility. Let's maintain civility. Pastor Semper argues that these are the instruments you use.
These are vegetables.
Yes.
Bino.
I eat this
Yes.
on my plate.
You eat them on your plate.
Yes.
You don't use them when you're having carnal knowledge.
Absolutely no, and Semper should stop misinforming the public.
Kati ono alimba.
You are paid heavily to promote homosexuality in Uganda. What's your reaction?
It is not true. He claims I have a lot of money, I'm wearing fancy clothes and all that stuff. I do not even earn the amount of money he thinks. I do not even earn $100 a month or even annually. I do not make the money that he thinks that we make.
Okay, a carrot with a banana. And I want this young woman to explain to you.
Let's give him a chance.
What does she use for sex? What do they use for sex? What do you use? What do you use for sex? As a man,
Stop
this
insulting my food.
You see, they don't even want to talk about it.
Okay, let's hear from him. Let's hear from Pepe.
Why don't you respect yourself?
No, how do you?
Can you become for now?
No.
Can you become? And let him respond.
Okay, I'll put these ones here. I'll put these ones here to see if she will answer. When you take a man, this is a man's genital, and you insert them into the intestine. Okay, they put their genitals into the excretory system. This excretory system is not designed to receive. It is only for exit. Kino ekyenda bwe bakikulusanya ne kiyulika ne kitirika omusaayi ne kiryoka kitambuza obulwadde. That is for men. For women, what they do is they begin their sexual acts, because she does not have the equipment. They begin to use their lips. So the mouth is used to lick the other person. That's number one. It created orogonorrhea. Many lesbians have orogonorrheas, orosyphilis. Number two, because they don't have the equipment, they begin to use gadgets like bananas. They use carrots. They use bananas. They use cucumbers and other metallized ones, and they put them inside themselves. We're on the same page.
Why don't you fight for heteros as well?
What do you mean?
Heterosexuals.
What do you mean? Fight for heterosexuals? What do you mean fighting for heterosexuals?
For their rights. Yeah, for their rights.
They are so. I am a human rights defender. I'm not limited. I am not limited.
You are an activist for LGBTI.
I
Lesbians,
am an activist,
gays,
bisexual,
transgender, and intersexuals.
Let me tell you something.
Where's the H?
Human rights. I told you earlier. I am a human rights activist. For this group, there are different people who work on different things. Like he does something different. You know? I do something different.
The final one. Don't you think you need to interface? So that...
No, I have to pray for this young woman as I read the scripture for her. My daughter, I want to read for you a scripture.
No, I should take charge of this.
No, I want to read for her.
He's not ready. He's not ready to listen to you. No. I'm afraid. Pastor, no. I'm afraid you're not going to do this. Because my guest is not comfortable. No. Well, on that note, we thank you very much. That's all we have for you. Good morning. The morning grace continues. All right, on that note, we wind up, and that ends the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, breaking news coming out of New York concerning the Trump guilty verdict. Before I give you more commentary, watch this.
Folks, major breaking news on the Trump verdict out of the rotten apple. A New York Supreme Court has just notified, or the New York Supreme Court has just notified Judge Juan Merchan that someone identifying themselves as the cousin of one of the jurors posted to the court's Facebook page that Trump was going to be found guilty. This happened one day before the verdict was announced. We're working to verify all this information and what it means about Trump's case.
Yes, you heard that right. A day before the guilty verdict came down, somebody went on the court's Facebook page and in the comments said, "One of the jurors is my cousin. Trump is going to be found guilty on all 34 charges." The Supreme Court of the New York State has stepped in. Judge Merchan has sent out a letter to the prosecution team and to the Trump team saying, yes, this looks like we had a dirty jury pool. This looks to be real. That's all we know right now. I don't know what the laws are when it comes to something like this, but my guess is everything's going to be overturned. Restart of the trial, mistrial, hung jury, who knows? But again, this is working in Trump's favor.
क्या बोल रहा है? क्या कर रहे? भाईजान, अबे भाईजान क्या हो गया यार? मारे जा रहा तो नजर नहीं आ रहा। अंदर जा, पीछे थोड़ी आंख लगी है मेरी कोई। जाओ अभी। जा रहा हूँ ना। जा रहा हूँ।
भाई साहब रस्सी तोड़ के भाग गए। जल्दी भाग के उदा। अबे सांड पड़ गए पीछे। अबे
No, 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 no.
अबे भाई बच्चा खुल गया। अबे बच्चा खुल गया पीछे। अबे भाई सांड खुल गया। अबे बड़े सिंगल्स। अबे जल्दी भाग, मारने का भाई। देख के भाई।
No, 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 no.
Ini parah nih. Tenang.
You better think about what you're saying. You better think about the consequences of your actions.
Oh, shut up, woman.
You better think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah, think. Let your mind go, let yourself be free. Let's go back, let's go away on the back lane.
I ain't no psychiatrist, I ain't no doctor with degrees. It don't take too much IQ to see what you're doing to me. You better think about what you're trying to do to me. I don't think that your mind go let yourself be free. Oh, freedom, 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 oh, freedom. Hey, think about it, you think about it. There ain't nothing you could ask, I could answer you alone. But I was gonna change that night if you keep doing things I don't. Hey, think about what you're trying to do to me. Baby, think that your mind gonna let yourself be free. People walking around every day playing games and taking scores, trying to make other people lose their mind. Well, be careful you don't lose yours. Yeah, think about what you're trying to do to me. Yeah. But your mind gonna let yourself be free. You need me, and I need you. Without each other, ain't nothing either can do. Yeah. Think about it, babe. To the bone now. Think about it right now. Oh, freedom, 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 yeah, freedom, freedom, freedom. Hey, you think about it. Ain't nothing you could ask, I can answer you alone. But I was gonna change, I'm not if you keep doing things I don't. Hey, think about what you're trying to do to me. Think that your mind gonna let you be free. You need me, and I need you. Without each other, ain't nothing we can do. Yeah, think about it, baby. To the bone now. Think about it, baby. Yeah, right now. The deepness. Right now. Think about it, yeah.
One, two, three, four. We're so glad to see so many of you lovely people here tonight. We would especially like to welcome all the representatives of Illinois' law enforcement community who have chosen to join us here in the Palace Hotel Ballroom at this time. We certainly hope you all enjoy the show. And remember, people, that no matter who you are and what you do to live, thrive, and survive, there's still some things that make us all the same. You, me, them, everybody. Everybody.
Everybody needs somebody. Everybody needs somebody to love. Someone to love. Someone to love. Sweetheart to miss. Sweetheart to miss.
fraudulent and weak and helpless, actually. Supply chain breaks down, they all starve to death. Like, they know that. And they're mad about it. And so they want to wreck the things that others build. This is like the oldest story there is.
You think that's
of
what it is?
Of course. It's why the Vandals sacked Rome, of course.
So much that's at a huge level of intelligence. Right. You mean to tell me that all of these planets are so smart that it's like 5-dimensional chess somehow. Right. They're that far ahead of us. Yes. But the thing is, they did write these things down, right? They did write these things down in the Great Reset Plan in 2030, and all of these things. So they've mapped out these meetings. Right. They've mapped out these plans when they get together and they have meetings about these things. Yeah. When the Fed gets together and plans these things, and it comes to fruition just a few short years later. And when you look at COVID, for crying out loud, right? We were hearing about